Anchored by the performance and reliability of the Civic and Accord, Honda has once again been named the best car brand for the 4th year running by U.S. News and World Report. Come see the lineup of award-winning Hondas at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda on Segan Lane.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us for 9 News Now. I'm Tisha Powell. A blind man was rescued from his burning home earlier this morning on East Polk Street. Baton Rouge firefighters arrived to heavy smoke coming from a house. A neighbor told first responders the blind man was trapped inside. Firefighters were able to rescue the man and contain the fire. Investigators determined the fire started from the stove in the kitchen. The Tangipahoa Sheriff's Office is asking for your help with a murder investigation in Independence. Deputies found 30-year-old David Parnell Jr. dead in his home on Crossover Road last Thursday. Darnell's death was ruled a homicide. If you have any information on what happened, call Tangipahoa Crime Stoppers. That number is 1-800-554-5245. Deputies in Livingston Parish say a homeowner stopped a car burglary in his own driveway. Livingston Sheriff Jason Hard says the incident happened early Monday morning on Sherry Lane. Deputies say the burglar fled into a getaway car and fired 2 shots at the homeowner. No injuries or damage has been reported. Investigators identified the getaway car as a stolen black Ford Expedition. The car was later found in East Baton Rouge Parish. Just ahead, we have a check of your evening forecast coming up. All right, let's take a look outside, and it's a pretty gray day today. Let's get to Jeff Morrow to find out what's going on. Jeff?
Yeah, the clouds just continue to kind of put a damper on our days, even though we're staying dry. No rain from those clouds. We did see some breaks from the clouds earlier today, closer to the coastal areas. That allowed temperatures to warm up into the 60s, but we've been holding on to some 50s to the north of the capital city and right around 60 degrees here in Baton Rouge. So you can see the cloud cover still over top of us here as we're looking from our Sky 9 camera brought to you by our Lady Across the River. The flags, though, not moving, so we don't have much of a breeze. So again, 59 in New Road, 62 right now in Baton Rouge, but as warm as 67, 68 degrees, where we've seen some of those rays of sunshine poking through the cloud cover that is out there. But the clouds are expected to fill back in as we move into the evening hours. So with that, a slow fall in temperatures, so comfortably cool. Maybe grab a light jacket if you do have evening plans on this Tuesday. Temperatures working their way down slowly from the 60s down into the 50s. Have to give you a first alert heads up and update on the severe weather threat that we're going to be tracking as we go towards the end of the work week. So the storm threat expected to arrive as we go into Friday. This is a snapshot of the European model. We've got a cold front. It's going to be moving into the area. Out ahead of that cold front is expected to be a line or a broken line of thunderstorms. And right now, latest guidance and suggestions from the National Weather Service is that we've got an expanding slight risk of severe weather. That's a 2 out of 5 on their threat scale. So that has been pushed a little bit farther towards the east to encompass more of our viewing area for that Friday morning storm threat. So the front will follow, but not expected to move through until the afternoon. So again, it's a slight risk, 2 out of 5. Meaning not a guarantee for severe weather, and certainly not expected to be an outbreak. So we're still talking about maybe 1 or 2 strong, possibly severe storms, damaging wind, isolated tornadoes. That's going to be the biggest concern as this line moves through. Manageable rainfall totals because it should move through fairly quickly. But the time frame of this does look to be before maybe the sun comes up on Friday morning. So it could be, well, many of us are trying to still be asleep. So an overnight maybe storm threat we'll have to keep a very close eye on in the coming days. Tisha.
All right, Jeff, thank you. In just over an hour, East Baton Rouge Mayor President Sid Edwards is hosting a town hall at Southern University. The town hall is meant to give students and faculty an opportunity to have an open discussion with the mayor about what they feel is needed around Southern. The town hall will be in the Mocha Room in the Student Union starting at 5 this evening. And remember, the 9 News app is a great way to keep up with things going on in the area. If you haven't already, be sure to download the 9 News app. Well, I'm Tisha Powell. Thank you for joining us for 9 News Now, and be sure to join us again in 25 minutes for 9 News at 4 on WAFB.
From the sportiness of the Mazda MX-5 to the engaging ride of the Mazda CX-5 to the luxury of the Mazda CX-90. Move and be moved in your new Mazda while saving thousands at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline.